right, welcome back, everybody. Sarcasm Speaks. It's Jared and Bob. If you're watching on YouTube, we're in person. It doesn't happen that often anymore, so it's always fun when it does happen. The only thing is, you just have to like constantly adjust wires and shit as we get going, because everything's different.
Must be your wires.
Oh, yeah, it's totally my wires, but it's like because I have to plug my shit into the other computer that's behind me. If you're watching, again, you can see it. Now we're using the camera that's in front of us. That doesn't get much use anymore either. But shout out to Tony, a friend of the show, who donated the camera to us. So it's pretty sweet. Otherwise, we'd still be doing it on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were fun. Those are fun days. Back in the original, like when we were in Jamie's bedroom, we did.
Well, we had the camera that only worked for an hour.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true too. When we started in Jamie's room in the old house, we used two phones.
Oh yeah.
To get like the different angles or something.
Oh.
To put like I was in one frame and you were in the other frame.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. Don't know. Because I think originally I wanted to do like you ever watch a video podcast when they switch?
Yeah.
Like when the one person talks, it switches to the other person. Oh, also like Zoom, how it does on Zoom.
Yeah.
But I didn't know. I never learned how to do that, so we just became on this model. So it's whatever. Again, if you're watching, subscribe, rate, review, like, all that stuff. We've got like 3 new subscribers, I think, in the last 3 weeks. So that's fun. Thank you guys. Keep subscribing on YouTube. Maybe someday we'll get famous, but probably not. Who knows? If you're also watching, you can see behind us. I purposely made it so it wasn't totally in the frame, because that's another thing I don't know about YouTube. Like the whole video thing going on in a video.
Yeah.
The waste management. But not like we're popular enough to get a fucking strike on our account anyway. And if we do, it's cool. Like now I can tell people I have a strike on my YouTube account. That's
something to say.
Yeah. It's what is it? Conversation opener or like party starter, whatever the fuck.
Talking point. Icebreaker.
Yeah, that's what it is. An icebreaker. Or like one of those stupid fun facts where like you go to this thing, whatever you're doing, that people, they make you say some fun fact about you. They can be like, oh, I have a strike on my YouTube account.
If I ever have to go to another one of those fucking things, I'm going to shoot myself.
Yeah. Those things suck. Like they could be anything, really. But it's like, let's share something about you.
So I have this happened on Tuesday. I have a client who said that she has woken up mid wisdom teeth surgery.
Oh, God.
And 2 C-sections.
Fuck that.
The painkillers have worn off.
Sick.
So we were talking, and I was like, the first joke is, hey, your superpower is you're resistant to painkillers.
Yeah.
And it's like 2 truths and a lie. One is I could never be addicted to opiates. 2, then whatever. I mean, you make the most outlandish claim you can ever make.
Right.
It's like, nope, cannot be addicted to opiates.
Huh.
She must have the strongest working liver we've ever seen.
Yeah, I wonder what that is. Your body is just able to process painkillers really well.
Like, incredibly fast.
Yeah. Can she drink a lot?
I don't know.
I wonder if it works the same for alcohol.
I don't know, but she just told me, like, she's like, oh, I had this, like, liquid IV before I drank, and I woke up and felt great. I'm like, do people not know about this?
Yeah.
But she also is well aware of there's nothing that, like, we can do.
Right, yeah.
There's no liquid IV or anti-alcohol pills or...
Yeah, when you drink as much as we drink.
There's nothing.
Yeah. Which brings up a good point, because one of the reasons why we're in person is because we got to get ahead of the game with recording here. So this will be Monday's episode. So when you guys are listening to this, by the end of this week, we will be in Austin, Tejas, for Billy Boy's bachelor party. So That's going to be quite the event, I would say. Again, no one's going to die. We're going to pretend we're all going to be like, oh, someone's going to die. No one ever does.
Nope.
But yeah, it's fun. Have you been to Texas?
No,
we haven't been to Texas. I forgot that I didn't know if we ever went to Houston for a Texans game.
Dude, we've been to 4 games. You can't keep track of which games we've been to?
No. Well, I've been to Texas before. That's why I didn't remember.
No, actually, we've only been to 3.
Yeah.
I've been to
because
4 away games.
COVID blew one of the years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Houston was fine, but I'm really excited for Austin. I hear it's a lot of fun.
Austin, Massachusetts?
Yeah. We're going to Austin, Massachusetts from Boston, Texas.
You mean Boston, Massachusetts? Yeah, that's what I just said. I think the weather there is going to be... Actually, we're going to get a little bit of everything. I looked today.
Oh, sick. I truthfully have not looked.
We're going to get 70, 60, and 50.
Oh, good.
But it beats the 30 it was. It was actually warmer in Boston than Austin last week one day.
Good. Oh, wow. Tomorrow here in North Attleboro is going to be 60 degrees.
Oh, dude, you got to go get it tea time. Everyone.
Yeah, everyone.
Everyone's trying to get tea time.
Every single course is going to be fucking disgusting because
if they're even open, yes.
There's snow. Like there's still snow in my front yard.
Yes.
Like the court, and if you go in the backyard, it's mud.
Still snow.
It's mud. No, like the most because we get the sun in the back of the house. So the backyard is literally just mud. It's like a mud pond.
Yeah, so you got to hurry up and get over to Old Scotty.
Yeah, because it's going to be such an enjoyable round.
Yeah, 5 hours of sloshing through the mud.
Yep. Pretty
it'll be
sick.
awesome. You got to hurry up and get out there.
Yeah. Oh, gotta play.
How can you not play? It's going to be 58.
Oh, it's going to be 60 degrees in January. You got to go out and play.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, okay.
February.
I'll go to the range instead.
Still February.
I'll get more out of a range session than I would fucking driving my clubs into the fucking mud, getting covered in dirt and water. And
I mean, it could be good differential practice, like controlling your low point where, wow, if I smash this into the ground, I'm going to be covered in mud. You should wear a white suit.
Yeah.
And see if Ray's got one you can borrow.
Should I ask Ray if he's got one?
And then you'll be able to control a low point because, you just can't just smash it into the ground.
Yeah. So I'm looking, we get in Thursday. I'm looking at 67, 59, 65, 67. We leave on Sunday or Monday?
Sunday.
Of course. Then Monday. Of course, dude. Look, so Wednesday is going to be 76.
Yep.
We get there on Thursday, 67. Like I said, 67, 59, 65, 67. We leave Monday, 70. Then 71.
So hold on. Here's the only thing, though. As people coming from Massachusetts.
Oh, no, I'm not complaining.
Do we need 70?
No.
Because we can't handle it.
I'm certainly, right now in the middle of January.
We cannot handle 70.
I would walk outside in 70 and think I was in like Arizona in August.
It's dry heat in Arizona.
No,
that's like not even hot.
That's true. It is a dry heat, yeah.
Yeah, dude, like people were fucking dying today because it was 2 degrees warmer in the gym.
Yeah.
2.
Oh, it's so hot.
It's warm in here.
Yeah. Really?
Fucking hot out.
I haven't turned the heat on.
Yeah.
So
I'd actually prefer it was just 65. Fuck 70 fucking 5. We wouldn't not be able to handle 72. We'd fucking die.
Yeah.
Like die.
Yeah. No, we would because it's also like dead sun too. Like there's no clouds in the forecast at least.
I was gonna say clouds are illegal in Texas.
Yeah. Well, maybe. No, it does rain in Texas. I mean, it fucking snows in Texas. I'm really surprised it's not snowing when we're there though. That would have been amazing.
It would. No, that's why. So last week, I checked and it was 30 degrees, and like they were getting like freezing rain and shit.
Yeah, they got hit with an ice storm.
And there was also a water quality issue, so you had to boil any water that you wanted to drink or cook with.
Good.
So I think we're missing that, which is really too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I personally would have loved to have traveled to Austin, Texas to fucking meet an ice storm. Yeah. That would have been awesome.
Yeah. Oh, have you ever been to Texas? Yeah. How'd you like it? It kind of sucked. What do you mean? What part of Texas did you go to? Austin. How did that suck? Well, we got 3 inches of snow and the whole city shut down because they didn't know what to do.
Yeah. Well, they could figure out what to do. They just choose not to.
Well, yeah. They also don't have the equipment.
Yeah.
They'd have to like bring it in from like Oklahoma and Nebraska or whatever the fuck is over there, up on that side.
I don't know.
Because I know Oklahoma gets slammed with snow all the time.
And dust.
Yeah, and dust.
Wind.
And wind, yeah. Oh, we got a windstorm.
Nice place.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
But yeah, I'm mostly excited for the food.
Are we going to eat? Am I going to eat?
I am going to eat.
Did I eat in Charlotte? I think I ate.
Yeah, we ate a lot in Charlotte, actually. So Austin is known for barbecue, right? Like they have really good food. Oddly enough, apparently Austin has really good sushi too.
How?
So, I don't know, but everybody that I hear that talks about it says, "Oh, there's a couple of really good sushi places around here."
Okay, like, dude,
I don't
but
know.
Austin's a major city. Like,
Yeah.
there's gonna be a couple good anythings.
Yeah, and I mean it's not that far from the water, because that always skeeves me out, right? If you go to like Cleveland, and they're like, "Oh, dude, there's an awesome sushi place," and you're like, "Where the fuck is this fish coming from in Cleveland?" Like, there ain't no one that's catching the fish at 4 a.m. on the coast of Virginia and driving 9 hours to Cleveland. Like, you could catch the fish at 4 a.m. off the coast of Houston and drive to Austin and be there by like, I don't know, probably somewhere between 4 and 6 hours.
I don't know, dude. You don't get that fish. That's not what you get.
Well, no, I'm just saying,
that.
like, don't ever, like, I just think about like for whatever
I hear there's this great
ungodly
place in
reason
Topeka, Kansas.
you go to Kansas, like, you don't buy fish when you're in Kansas because where the fuck did the fish come from?
I think the tuna in Wisconsin is to die for.
Yeah, you gotta get the bluefin tuna in Wisconsin.
The Wisconsin yellowtail.
Yeah, they're known. They're known for all that lake. Well, they actually do have lakes, but
Lake tuna.
Yeah, lake tuna. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, the lake tuna. Yep. The 150-pound lake tuna. Everyone knows that. You don't go deep sea fishing for that. You got to go right to Wisconsin.
Yeah, you got to go to the Great Lake region.
Yeah. Why would you want to go deep sea fishing? That's dangerous. You can just go to the Great Lakes. Get your nice bluefin tuna. Ugh. The crazy thing is, like, there's definitely like people that live there definitely eat that shit.
God,
and it's like, do you guys think about it at all, or are you just kind of like, willfully ignorant? But so Terry Black's barbecue is like one of the best, if not the best. What's the other one? Franklin's barbecue.
Oh, I know Aaron. Yeah. Hey, my buddy Aaron.
I know Aaron.
Yeah, my buddy
Franklin.
Aaron.
Yeah.
I know of Aaron Franklin.
Oh, dude, we got to get him on the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, Franklin barbecue is down there. That's really good.
What we should try to find, and I don't know if they'll let us in. Probably not. And fucking locals won't help us because we're not going to find locals in Austin. But
yeah, I think that's like a Nashville situation. Like, there aren't many locals that live there.
Try to find, but there is in Nashville. Like, so you know how like in Nashville, Hattie B's, that's like the hot chicken place.
Yep.
So,
oh, you mean the place with the line?
Yeah, there's a line out the door
down the entire fucking street.
So apparently there's some place that looks like it's fucking run down, not open, and you wouldn't want to eat food from there.
Yeah.
And they have the best hot chicken sandwich like around.
Rusty's.
Yeah, it's like Rusty's. It's the Rusty's of Nashville.
In Nashville,
where is your
Austin?
version of Rusty? No, that's in Nashville.
Okay.
So we need to find that equivalent. In Austin.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I've heard Austin has really good fucking food, and I'm excited for that because Lord knows I love food.
I usually don't eat on these trips, though. That might be a problem.
Yeah.
Conflict of interest or something.
I think we're going to do Topgolf on Saturday.
Get cut off again.
I already told Vinny Like you gotta, at least make it through like 2 rounds before you get shut off and like call it quits.
Yeah.
He was like, I can't make any promises. I was like, all right, well, at least you're honest.
Also, it's day 3 for him.
Yeah.
He's not good on day 3. He might not even make it out.
Yeah, that's true too. I didn't even think of that.
Is he on the same flight as us?
I don't know.
I don't know who's flying down with us.
I think like half of the plane is us, which that's hopefully it just fucking crashes. Hopefully we
save everyone a lot of trouble.
We fly over a fucking 5G zone.
You know what you and I should do, and this isn't in good faith of the bachelor party. Get off the plane, get our own Uber, right to a golf course.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad either. Because well, Bill would.
Yeah, no, but you can't bring everybody. Like that's my
Yeah.
thing. You can't bring everybody.
Yeah, no, that's true. There's got to be really good courses in Texas too. I mean, it's always. I mean, I know we just said it snows and shit, but like, I'm sure the courses are pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know about the Austin area. I know like West Texas because all it is sun and fucking wind. That it's like the courses are just hard pan. Like,
Yeah.
that's all it is.
Yeah, yeah. Like in Scottsdale, like the town behind us.
Yeah, but I don't think Scottsdale has that reputation. I think like Lubbock does.
Yeah, yeah. El Paso, or I
don't
guess
even know
El
where,
Paso.
I don't even know where El Paso is.
I think that's more south. That's like closer to the border. San Antonio, I think, is West Texas.
Yeah, I don't know either. I know Lubbock is. That's TTU.
Yeah. So, should be fun. It's a good time. Looking forward to it. Well, I think we're most likely all on the same flight. Well, I would say me, you, Bill
and Clovis,
definitely are.
Finn. I would guess that Evil Jared probably is.
Probably. I think Finn is taking a different flight because he waited too long. So he has a layover somewhere. Probably JFK or something. So he gets in. I think. This is what it was. Bill was explaining it to me. His flight takes off 45 minutes after ours, but he doesn't land in Austin until 4 hours later than us.
Yeah,
because of his layover.
Yeah.
God only knows when Nikos is gonna get there. Chris won't be in until Friday, and then. I don't know Dickie's situation.
Well, he's probably on whatever flight Evil Jared's on.
Yeah, I would imagine. But also not. I don't know because Dickie's a Spirit guy.
Gross.
He doesn't want to pay for flights. I mean, remember when we were all living together and he was like, "Oh, I got to wait for a flight to go to Florida." I was like, "Dude, it's Florida. How much is the flight?" And he's like, "God, it's like $100." I'm like, what? He's like, I got to wait. I think he ended up paying like 60.
Save $40.
Yeah, but like you're gonna.
He saved $40.
Yeah, no,
That's
can't.
like 40% off.
I can't argue with that. No, that part is 100% correct. He did save $40.
Why pay 100% when you can only pay 60?
I think that was the time he bought a one-way ticket. Remember, it was
Yeah.
like right during COVID.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, I don't want to spend that. But like JetBlue, I think you could have got a round trip flight for like 160.
Is anyone else going that's not like our crew of idiots?
I don't know. Potentially. Clovis reached out to me a couple weeks ago and said, hey, what do you think about like if I invited a couple of my buddies to bring the cost of the trip down? And I was like, dude, I don't care. Because he then followed it up being like, do you think everyone's going to be okay with $550 for the weekend? And I was like, dude, if not, like they can just pound sand. Like, don't, like it's Bill's bachelor party.
Yeah,
like
you said you were going.
Right. You said you were going. Like if you're going to bitch and moan over $550 for 4 days or 4 days, 3 nights, it's like, I think I did it out and I was like, I think it's like $180 a night, which isn't bad.
Yeah.
And And I was like, dude, if anyone is going to give you shit over that, you tell them to fuck off. And then he was like, all right, yeah, I just wanted to check and make sure, but like I can ask a couple of my buddies, if we can bring it down. So I would imagine none of his buddies said yes, or he just didn't ask them because the price didn't change.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's just us idiots. I think it's just the 8 of us, right? Me,
I think
you,
it's 10.
Bobby, Bill, Jared, Dickie, Vinny, Finn, Chris.
What's that, 9?
Yeah. And Nikos. Nikos makes 10.
Yeah. I thought it was 10.
Yeah. 10 of us idiots in Austin, Texas for 4 days. It's going to be a show. So
It'll be fine.
It's always fine. But I was just saying it's going to be a show. I also want to go and try and get to the Drinking Bros podcast because they're based in Austin. I might like shoot one of them a message and be like, hey, you guys going to be in town at all between Thursday and Sunday? Because I would love to stop by. So they're pretty cool. Like I know you don't follow the show that much, but they like have this studio. I think it's a house or something. They built into a studio, and they literally like it's an open invitation to like the Drinking Bros. Like anybody that listens to the show, they're like, if you're in the area, let us know and come by and hang out at the studio and get fucked up. They're like, we'll do the podcast. Like maybe like you'll be there. Like they typically don't let people on the show, but like they'll talk about them. Like I'll be watching or listening to an episode and they'll be like, oh yeah, fucking Jared from Boston is Drinking Bros here with a couple of his buddies. They're all a bunch of drunk assholes. They're drinking all of our shit, getting fucked up in the back. And then they like keep talking about whatever they're doing. Whoa, that was loud.
It's the
clip.
The clip thing. It's going to be loud again.
Yeah. Less loud.
Less loud.
But yeah, so that'd be cool. Like I want to go check out what they got over there and see what that's like. But that's again one of those things where like I'll throw it out to everyone, and if you don't want to go, I don't really care because I'm going.
Oh, right, because it's about you.
Well, Bill already said he's down
Because it's about you.
because I brought it up last week. Was that last weekend? Last Friday?
I don't know, dude. What are days?
Your days don't make sense to me anymore. Yeah, he was down. I mean, everyone was pretty much down. Like, of the 5 of us that were there, everyone was down. They were like, yeah, it sounds like fun. We'll go get fucked up.
That actually sounds halfway decent. Like, I know, like, we're not going to have an itinerary.
Yeah.
But, like, we should kind of do some things.
Yeah. Yeah.
10 people. That would be 3 foursomes. Fuck. Or there would be 4, 3, 3. Fuck.
Yeah.
Does this place have 10 fucking sets of rental clubs?
And one set of left-handeds.
I just need one lefty. That's it.
Or you can play like Rico the other day. Did you see that?
Yeah, but the thing is, I can't.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? If you give me a righty club, I don't even need a bag. I need one club. And I can hit every single club 120. Right-handed.
It's like Vinny. Every club goes the same distance.
Yeah, except he nukes it. Except mine is just 120. So I'd probably just take like an 8-iron.
Yep.
Hood the fuck out of it. And just do whatever the fuck I needed to do to not shank it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Although I was hitting some wedges. And that could be like a thing if I can just get to somehow within 60 yards of the pin.
Yeah. I'm trying to think too, like, because I know, like, I would just assume, and maybe they would, but like, I know Nikos and Evil Jared don't golf. Like, Finn is open to golf, but he's not a golfer. He's never golfed before. Yeah. He's never actually golfed. Yeah. But I was gonna say it could be one of those things, like if we made a tea time and they wanted to like get fucked up in the clubhouse or something. But then that's a crew.
So yeah, so that's the thing.
Evil Jared, Finn, and Nikos.
I don't think that's allowed out in nature.
Yeah, that's very unnatural.
That's
like like seeing a fucking blue zebra.
Yeah. No, I was thinking if golf's even on the table, it's either I'm ditching the group or it's 4 people that want to play.
Yeah. 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 I mean, I don't hate that idea of like trying to do something. Because I know like you said, we're not an itinerary people.
No.
Like you can't be like, all right, well at 3 o'clock we're gonna go do this and that. And
Nope.
everyone's gonna be like, yeah,
Yeah,
you go
no.
fuck yourself.
Nope. I'm gonna finish this beer.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'm gonna have 2 more beers.
Yep, yeah. That is actually the response we would get. Yeah.
You wanna go to the cigar bar?
But
Hey, does our membership extend to Austin? Do they have a location?
Oh shit, we should check. We're yearly members, right?
What's it? I don't even remember. What the
I
place
don't
was
even
called.
remember what it was called either. Cigar bar in Charlotte.
I'll check.
We should ask Vinny.
Charlotte Epicenter Cigar Bar.
Wow, good on you remembering even the name. I would not have remembered Epicenter.
It took me a second. Tailored Smoke. Okay.
Okay.
Where do they have locations?
It's probably, I do remember they had one other location, but I think it's also in North Carolina.
No. I have no idea.
Yeah, their website's not that great.
No, I genuinely don't know where they're. I genuinely don't know what their locations are. Oh yes, it is it's in Concord, North Carolina.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That doesn't sound like Austin. You think it's Austin?
I think it's probably close.
Gotta be.
We could probably walk there if we wanted to. Not that far. All right. So what? Actually, have you? Let's try this. Did you even know that the Winter Olympics were going on?
I did because Spencer, not Reality Tonic Spencer,
Yeah, different Spencer,
different Spencer.
kid at the gym.
He's very excited.
Yeah. Okay.
But I won my bet with him.
Oh, really? What was the bet?
Well, he said he was all about Finland in the biathlon.
Okay. All right.
So men's biathlon.
Yeah. Isn't Germany like a powerhouse over there? or
Well,
something?
see, I took Norway.
Okay.
Now, France won for the first time in God knows fucking how long.
Yeah.
Belarus was second.
Jesus.
Third, Norway.
Ah. All right.
And so that's how I knew. But
Yeah.
sorry, I just saw the bartender put a pick out.
Oh.
He took Bengals money line and Joe Burrow to win MVP. So you can't fade that, but
No.
so I knew they were going on, but I haven't watched anything. But he was very outraged that China DQ'd the US and Russia in speed skating.
What happened?
I don't know. There was like a DQ bullshit so that China won the gold medal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A big surprise.
Chinese shit.
Yeah, exactly. I have not watched 1 second of the Winter Olympics, nor will I. Don't really give a shit.
Don't care.
Also,
Too hard to bet on.
Yeah, too hard to bet on. I don't give a shit. And then also, fuck China at the same time too.
Well, I'm just like-
of all the reasons why I'm not watching the Olympics, like the fuck China thing is like, 4th or 5th on the list. But like I said, also fuck China.
Yeah. I was going to say though, like the fuck China thing, that's like an extremely white person take. It's like, bro, these people, these athletes,
Yeah.
this is all they have.
They don't care where it is.
It doesn't matter where it is.
They've trained for their entire
And
lives.
never mind. It's like, oh, Americans shouldn't even be there. Well, fuck off.
Yeah.
What? Because you work IT? Like,
Yeah.
you can sit in Massachusetts and say the Olympic athletes shouldn't have gone? Dude, this is what they do.
Right.
This is it.
Right.
And if they don't do well this year, there might not be another crack.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Right. Like
So
I would
fuck out of here with
I would
that.
turn to those, like the people that are like vehemently against it. Like I said, it's like 4th, 5th on my list. Like not that important. But the people that are like, it's number 1. It's like, oh, do you like the Marvel movies? Because those are catered towards China. Like we've talked about this before. They literally had to change the character of the Ancient One to a white woman because in the original Marvel comic books, it's a Tibetan monk. And you can't have a Tibetan monk in a movie that's going to go to China because China does not recognize Tibet as a real thing. So what did Marvel do? Oh, we'll just make it a white woman. Interesting that no one flipped out about that either. Did you catch that? No one really gave a shit. Why do you think that is?
Bullshit. There's just too much bullshit.
Well, because there's way more money in China. Like the amount of money you make off of movies in China is fucking astronomical. So they changed an entire character and there was no outrage about it. Zero outrage.
Fucking commies.
Yeah. But anyway, the Winter Olympics are on pace to have their lowest viewership in history. Big surprise.
Well, dude, like I was trying to watch the other day and they had fucking figure skating on. Like,
yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, not for nothing either, but I've never liked the Winter Olympics.
Well, I've always liked winter. Winter's way better than summer.
There's nothing like actually, no, that's not true.
Let's do a compare contrast.
Because I like curling. I do love curling. Of all the Olympic events, curling is my favorite.
All right, let's compare contrast. Team sport. Yeah. Hockey, better than basketball.
Yeah, no, for sure. But they fuck with hockey because sometimes they don't let the NHL guys go.
That's not the Olympics' fault. That's the NHL's fault.
No, I know. But it's like, yeah, I do prefer hockey to basketball.
Anyway,
you're correct.
Right,
yes.
so hockey's a better sport. Got it.
Yes.
I will say that the 100 and 200 and maybe even the 400, including relays, is better than any speed skating event.
Yes.
Biathlon is cooler than anything else. And then
it's cooler than anything but curling.
than anything in summer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like especially because it's a long distance thing.
Yeah.
Like marathon walking.
Yeah.
Ooh, the marathon. Cool, man.
Yeah.
Wow, you ran for so long. It must be so hard.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Plus, what other... archery?
Archery's pretty fucking cool.
But this is a gun.
Yeah. Guns are better than bows.
Guns are better than bows.
Yeah.
Snowboarding?
I'd rather watch the X Games. Like, so my original take when I said I don't like the Winter Olympics, I said that without thinking of everything that's in it. But I thought of it in my head was... If I want to watch like skiing, snowboarding, I'll watch the X Games.
Okay. But the
if
X
I want to
Games
watch
does
hockey,
not contain...
I'll watch NHL. Like that type of thing.
It does not contain bobsled, skeleton, or luge.
No, it does not.
It is fucking electric watching the skeleton.
I've never watched.
Head first. I was watching it today. It was on in the gym. Head first. Down an ice ramp.
Yeah.
It's the ice Geronimo.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, is Geronimo head first? Yeah, Geronimo was head first at Water Country. And they hit like 80 miles an hour.
Jesus Christ.
Someone died in the last Olympics.
Yeah, I mean...
Flew off the fucking track.
I'm not surprised. I'm more surprised that people don't dive more often.
Well, generally they stay on the track.
Yeah, it's probably advised.
Like, because that was the thing is like...
Please keep your hands and feet inside
Someone
at all
had mentioned,
times.
and one of the guys at the gym was like, how the fuck does that happen? He goes, flew off the track. He goes, oh, that's pretty easy then.
Yeah. I would imagine if you're going down a fucking straight shoot at 80 miles an hour.
Well, it's not straight. There's turns.
Yeah, but still, if you're going 80 miles an hour and you fly off of a track head first, like that helmet ain't doing anything. I don't give a shit.
He's wearing a helmet and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, so then the luge is feet first?
Feet first, single person laying down.
Yeah.
And then bobsled is 2 and 4 man teams, I think.
Yeah. Go Jamaica.
I guess they're in it this year. I don't know. I can't tell if anyone's ever joking or serious.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because, again, I mean, not that I'm taking the 10-year-old's thoughts. Oh, Jamaica. I go, bro, that was a Disney movie. Cool Runnings.
Yeah.
He goes, no, they're in it. I go, this year?
In 2022, they're in it.
Like,
Okay.
I don't know. So I guess they are. I have no clue. Who the fuck
Maybe
knows?
it's once every
It doesn't matter. I'm not
30
going to be
years.
watching.
When was the original, like, not the movie. Like, the movie came out in the 90s, but it was about something that happened in the 80s.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Sure. But yeah, so like as far as the Summer Olympics go, like I don't know, I like the soccer. But even then, like the World Cup is
I would
better.
say, so if we're, depending on the logic we're using, so you said could care less, but you were saying because there's other ways to watch these events that are better.
Yes.
And I said, and I was disagreeing with you saying it's better than summer. So we were having two different conversations in one, which is perfect because that's the way I want it. Yeah. So I mean, like Olympic soccer is worse than regular soccer or World Cup soccer.
Yes.
And it's actually probably even worse than Euros. And I don't want to hear that it doesn't include the entire world. That doesn't matter. The teams that are relevant
right.
are
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah. 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 I mean, Olympic soccer is great though, because you got like, I don't know, you get like random teams that like do well just because they're playing for their country. It is cool. And so, I mean, same thing for the World Cup too, I guess. So, so I'm trying to think of what else I like in the summer. Don't really give a shit about wrestling. Don't care all that much anymore about weightlifting, especially because it's on at like 3 a.m. Like I used to watch it in college, but like I'm not going to watch it now. I also don't really know anyone who lifts anymore. Like I barely knew anyone back then, but now I definitely don't know anybody. What else is, archery. I guess archery is cool. I don't think I've ever watched it.
I've never watched it in the Olympics.
But
Never.
it seems cool. Like you said, the track ones are cool.
But the short duration track ones.
Yeah. Like fuck the mile, fuck the marathon. That's dumb. What else is in the Summer Olympics?
Swimming, diving,
Yeah, I don't give a shit about any of that.
jumping, throwing.
Jumping, yeah, don't care about any of that.
Throwing.
So maybe I do prefer the Winter Olympics. How's that for a fucking wraparound? Oh, I hate the Winter Olympics. Oh, actually, maybe I do like them. At least
The events are better.
yeah.
The athletes are not.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah. I would get down with that.
And it's like, I don't care about it's traditional.
Yeah.
I don't care. Snowboard. You're not going to fucking convince me that snowboarding isn't better than fucking diving.
Yeah.
Or like the ski, the big air or whatever it is.
Yeah, Eddie the Eagle shit.
Like, you're not going to tell me that sending them down that giant ass jump
Yeah.
is better than diving off a fucking board.
Yeah. Diving can get fucked. Like the whole pool can just get fucked.
Yeah, now
I
it's
don't
like
care.
even now they've included like the trick stuff too.
Yeah.
Like from the X Games.
Yeah, like the half pipe
Yeah.
and all that shit. So, yeah, all right, cool. Maybe I do prefer the Winter X Games, but the Winter X Games, the Winter Olympics. But I still haven't watched them, and I probably
haven't.
won't either, because I just don't care. Just don't care enough. So the viewership is down nearly 50% to 12.3 million viewers, which was 23 million daily viewers for the 2018 Olympics. So this has been a problem for NBC because they own the rights to the Olympics. And the viewership for last summer's Olympics was also down substantially, so much so that it fell below the minimum that NBC had guaranteed for advertisers. So NBC is going to start getting in some hot water because they're selling their ad space as if like
There's a certain amount of viewers.
so many people are going to watch this, and then no many people are watching it.
I don't know how you get anyone to give a shit either. Because last year was what, Japan?
Yeah.
So the summer?
Yeah.
And that was below? And there's no political bullshit with Japan, I don't think.
Not that I know of, no.
So
Yeah.
maybe stop building these fucking billions and billions and billions of dollar infrastructure for the fucking Olympics.
Yeah. Do you remember they wanted to do that in Boston? Jesus fucking Christ. Thank God they didn't do that.
You can use the existing fucking structures for what you need.
I mean, I hate Boston as it is. But that would have fucking destroyed the city.
Yeah. There's no way to put any of this shit.
Yeah. It would have been terrible. Like getting around, like it would have been so bad that I would have felt it here. Like this, like 35 miles away from the city, like I would have felt like the traffic and just the chaos.
Yeah, it would have sucked balls.
Yeah. Especially because I think it would have been the 2020 Olympics.
No, I think it's the next one.
Oh, 2020. It would have been 2024. Yeah, that's right. So
I think next year, though, or the next time, it's just in North America, I think.
I think it's LA.
But I think why does everyone keep fucking telling me this? I swear to God, something's just North America.
Oh, really?
2024 Olympics.
Oh, it's Paris. 2024 is Paris.
Oh. Wait. What year is it? Oh, it's 2022?
Today is 2022, yeah.
that's in Italy.
LA was given the nod because Boston bailed.
But it is LA? It's not just North America?
Let's check the 2028.
Yeah, it says LA.
Yeah, 2028 is LA.
I could have sworn there was something just going to happen in North America. Whatever. Not important. Doesn't matter. I don't care.
Let's see. Yeah, no. I also Googled Summer Olympics North America.
I thought I could have sworn there was something between Canada, Mexico, and the US, but whatever. Don't care. I'm over it.
Yep.
I'm over it.
Maybe it was floated out as an idea. And then they were like, nah, we'll just give it to LA. So what is this? Oh, winter. So the next winter is in Italy. And then LA has 2028, and then Brisbane, Australia has 2032. So whatever. I won't watch any of them.
No, it's kind of annoying now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Speaking of annoying, we've got some updates here. We've got Fauci is back in the news finally because he's been keeping himself hidden. But he came out recently and said the full-blown COVID-19 pandemic is almost over. Said, don't worry, we're almost there. Over the last 3 weeks, the number of people hospitalized with COVID across the U.S. has dropped 28%. Now, I forget. I think it's the federal government is now trying to go back, or the CDC, although I think those are kind of the same thing. They're trying to go back and differentiate the caseload numbers because... So I think what's happening is, again, we've talked about this before already, but the Democrats realize that they're going to get crushed politically because of this, because they fucking shut down everything and they're fucking psychos about all this shit. And obviously this is an election year. So they're backpedaling, flipping out, doing whatever. But like the hardcore lefties are still flipping out about COVID. So, like, you're starting to see all of the, like we said, I think the last episode, the governors of the blue states are dropping all mandates and shit like that. But the people are still fucking psycho about this.
Yeah.
So, in an effort to try to get the people to stop being so fucking crazy, the CDC or the federal government, whatever, or both, are trying to go back and adjust the numbers to accommodate for those that have been hospitalized with COVID or from COVID.
I'm going to fucking kill myself.
Because they talked about this already last month, right? Or just December. It was like December, January. They talked about like, that was the last time Fauci was in the news, really.
Yeah,
he said, well, the important thing to remember right now is there's a lot of people that are in the hospital with COVID, not from COVID. And they actually started saying the shit that normal people had been saying for 2 years. Well, now they're going to try and go back and retroactively change all the information that they were giving out to everyone to essentially fearmonger everyone into believing that this was so bad. But the people like us and like I said, like the level-headed people that were like, well, there's a difference between going to the hospital from it and with it and all this shit. They're like, yeah. Well, we're going to go back and change the numbers to reflect that.
First of all, watch who you're calling level-headed. That's one.
Yeah. Well, I would call you level-headed.
Regarding this, sure.
Yeah.
In general, I don't know if that's right. So, quick update. This time last year, 7-day average, 2,500 cases. This time this year, wait for it, 2,800 cases.
Yeah. So
7-day average.
300 more cases.
On average per day in Massachusetts.
Yep. And didn't we not have something at this point last year that was like kind of important?
I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Wasn't it, what's that thing? Oh, the vaccine. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. The thing that they told us was going to fix everything. Yeah. Pre-vaccine on this date, what? So February 11th, 2021, there was an average of 2,500 cases. And now February 11th, 2022, there's 2,800 cases.
It's almost as though things kind of move linearly with the weather.
Yeah. Almost like, what's that other thing? And I feel like it's been around for a long time. People really forgot about it, though. Was it, the flu. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. The flu also does that.
Is the flu going to win Comeback Player of the Year?
Yeah, I probably.
Because it was gone last year.
Well, yeah. COVID eradicated the flu.
But then it's back.
Yeah. You know what's going to be funny is now the government's going to try and go back and retroactively change all these numbers. I wonder if they're going to adjust the flu numbers. Like, I wonder if, because according to the government, only 600 people died of the flu. Not this year flu season, but the prior. 600 people. So in the 2021 to 2022 season?
Yep.
Yeah. Only 600 people. When normally we have anywhere between 40,000 and 60,000 in an average year.
Nothing to see here.
Yep. Nope. Oh, no. No one had the flu. Oh, it just didn't happen. Yeah. No, that's right.
Oh, it's because everyone was wearing masks.
Yeah. 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 No. It definitely wasn't because they had the flu and they just happened to test positive for COVID instead.
Nope, that doesn't sound right.
Because the tests aren't accurate.
that doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
At all, actually.
No, probably not. Yeah. I'm a heathen. I should be thrown away just for mentioning that.
You can throw me in a dumpster.
Yeah,
Right
please.
where I fucking belong.
So, again, Führer Fauci had come out and said we're almost past the full-blown pandemic phase, and he hopes that all virus-related restrictions could wind down in a few months. He did not mention a specific month or season, but said that mask mandates could end, quote, soon.
This is so fucking convenient. It actually makes me fucking mad.
Yep.
And
this is funny.
To anyone who leans left that's listening, or anyone who just flies down the middle. When people said that this was all going to change by the election, in fairness, they didn't specify which election.
Yeah. Yeah. Fauci has now told the paper that there's no way to eradicate the virus. Wow. But the hope is that we're looking to a time we have enough people vaccinated and enough people with protection from previous infection.
Ooh.
That the COVID restrictions will soon be a thing of the past.
He's trying to kill my grandmother.
Let me say this again, really slowly and clearly. This is a direct quote.
By the way, in the next probably 3 weeks, I am going to flip sides on the topic. But only to be a dick, not because I actually believe in it.
So this is a direct quote. I want to make sure everyone understands this. We are looking at a time when we have enough people vaccinated and enough people with protection from previous infection that the COVID restrictions will soon be a thing of the past. That is a direct quote from Anthony Fauci. He just said he hopes that there's enough people that are vaccinated, enough people with natural immunity.
I'm going to flip sides. Just to be a dick, though. Like, literally only to be an asshole.
He also said it may not be necessary for all Americans to get boosted in the future. It will depend on who you are, he said. But if you're a normal, healthy 30-year-old person with no underlying conditions, you might only need a booster every 4 or 5 years.
So what if I'm a healthy 30-something-year-old, but not normal? Where do I fit in?
What about me? Yeah. Weird. It's almost like someone else said something similar to that.
I don't know, though. I'm confused. I'm still confused, like, with the normal part.
Yeah.
What is normal?
Yeah, I thought we don't use that word anymore. I thought we don't use the word normal.
And is it like an old normal or a new normal?
Yeah.
Like, what normal are we using? Because I wouldn't call myself normal.
Yeah.
Under any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah.
Now, it depends on, like, what you're comparing me to. But this fucking thing ain't normal.
No. It's almost like I vaguely remember like a Joe Rogan saying something similar too.
Yeah, well, we don't like him anymore.
If you're young and healthy, you don't have to worry about this as much.
So I'm gonna bitch at you for a second. Sure. I know what you're doing, and I don't like it. Because you're just using, oh my God, Xander Schauffele. What the fuck was that? He just hit like an 8-foot putt, and it didn't even scare the hole.
Jesus.
Dude, everyone's been saying that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. No, I know. I'm just being a dick.
Just because the guy from Fear Factor did too.
Yeah. Well, he just happens to be getting the shit from it. But we've all been saying it. We've all been saying, like, if you're young and healthy, like, there's nothing to worry about. Like, it's just fucking stupid.
So, you're trying to kill my grandmother.
Yeah. That's right.
Fuck your grandmother.
So, like the Chappelle
Mine are all dead anyway.
Yeah, so they're backtracking. And again, I'm getting closer to being able to take my victory lap. I'm not taking it yet, but every step we get closer, I'm going to make sure I talk about it so I can let you all know I'm getting closer to my victory lap, where this is just going to disappear. No one's going to talk about it anymore. And then all the Democrats are going to be like, see, we did this. It's because of our protocols and procedures that we were able to get through this. And normal people will think, well, that's funny because all the red states got through it too. It's not like Texas and Florida are still dying from COVID, but California and New York have eradicated this thing.
It's funny. I wonder if Texas's chart looks the same.
Yeah. Because I guarantee that's what's going to happen.
Who should we look up, Texas or Florida?
Go Texas. Florida has too many old people.
All right. For the people, would you like to describe what that looks like?
A spike and then a drop off.
Repeated?
Yeah. Yep.
So I would actually say it looks a lot like a camel. So it's like a camel. So you're looking at a camel, and the camel is looking to your right.
Yes.
Is what we're looking at.
Yes.
Where we have one hump,
two hump,
and then a neck for a head.
Yeah.
Because the camels have a head still.
Yeah.
So one hump, two humps, and then a head.
So also the February 11th, 2022 7-day average is what?
17,000.
Okay.
This is Texas, though.
Let's see what it was in...
oh, you want to do that?
Yeah.
It's going to be way lower, but... what's today?
February 11th.
Come on, you fucking cunt. 11,000.
11,000.
So 17,000 now, 11,000 before.
It's crazy.
in a year.
Yeah.
So
an extra 5,000. An extra
On average.
5,000 cases on average right now versus last year, huh?
all right.
It's weird.
So this is Massachusetts.
Yep.
How would you describe this graph?
A little hump and then a big hump.
Yep. So it's like if you were looking at this camel and it's only got that one back hump,
Yeah.
and then where Texas spiked again, like the end of last summer or so,
Yeah.
we didn't in Massachusetts, and then it just goes back up like the camel's neck.
Yep.
Let's do Florida. Why not, right?
Sure. Fuck it. Let's have some fun.
What does that kind of look like?
Looks kind of like Texas.
Looks a lot like Texas, actually.
Yeah. Yep.
Both of which, so, because people don't get sick in Massachusetts in August and July. I guess they get sick in fucking Florida because it's too damn hot to be outside, so they're all inside.
Yeah, it's weird too. It's almost like we know that this thing spreads indoors. And when do people go indoors in the Northeast? In the wintertime. When do people go indoors in the South? In the summertime. And that's why the graphs are a little inverted. Strange. How
And
that
the
works.
average caseload in Florida is about 11,000 per day higher than it was last year.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's almost like every state.
So 90% of the country has received at least one shot. And of the 3 states that we looked at, the average case numbers were significantly higher.
And now, what would someone who wants to debate us, what would they say to what you just said?
Well, Omicron is a vaccine. What's it called?
I don't know.
It's called something.
No, it doesn't matter. But like, what would they say about like the cases?
Oh, cases don't matter.
But didn't they matter at one point?
Yeah.
When people stopped dying,
Yep. When people stopped dying
didn't cases become pretty important?
back in August of 2020,
Yep.
when people stopped dying,
Pull up that graph.
That's when the narrative changed to, oh, cases are so high. All the mainstream media places were just covering case number. They were covering deaths. They were covering deaths from like March until about July. Again, July, August. And then right around that August time, before the election, they started focusing on case number. Oh, cases don't matter, though. But we were assholes when we said cases don't matter.
I think more people were dying last year. 71 daily average. Ooh, 60. Sorry. So many people. So many lives saved.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't believe it. I can't believe how many lives they're saving.
Yeah, yeah.
11 a day on average.
Yep. Oh,
Except
cases
the
don't
US.
matter. Cases don't matter, though. Well, they mattered to you before. Now, when it doesn't fit your narrative, they don't matter again.
How convenient.
Yep. So, another thing came out too. New York. New York can get fucked. They're lifting their mask mandate, but they're keeping it for schools. So they're lifting their mask mandate everywhere across the state for everything except for in schools. Like, how fucking stupid is that?
Do they still require vaccines?
I don't know. That part I
They
don't know.
must. So like getting rid of masks but keeping the vaccine mandate?
Yeah, I don't. Truthfully, I know nothing about that. All I know is that, because all I did was read the headline, was that they're lifting the mask mandate for everything but schools. Nevada, the governor of Nevada came out today or yesterday and lifted the mask mandate everywhere. Delaware came out and said they're lifting their mask mandate. Massachusetts school mask mandate is ending on February 28th. So it's going away. It's just going to be gone. And then by like April, it's not even going to be a thing anymore. They're going to be moved on to why Joe Rogan is killing people. So you'd be like, well, COVID's not killing people. Joe Rogan is. So
I'm trying to find business mandate. First implemented in December, it applied to all indoor spaces other than private residence that did not require vaccination for entry. Oh. So, just so we are clear, if you didn't require the vaccine, you had to wear a mask.
In New York?
In New York.
Okay.
That expired.
Yeah.
But I don't know how that works now. Because it's still a vaccine mandate.
Yeah.
So I actually think it becomes more restrictive now. Because if a place was saying you either need to show the vaccine or a mask,
Yeah.
then they're lifting the mask thing, but do you still have to show the vaccine? Like, I don't know how the fuck does that work?
I don't know.
Because New York City still has the vaccine mandate because people are still getting fired.
Yeah, that's a big thing. That's going on the news. There's a bunch of firefighters or something going to get fired.
Yeah, it just says municipal workers.
Yeah. So.
I don't know.
There's a lot of shit I don't know.
I don't know anything.
No, start wrapping this up?
Yeah, we can wrap this up. I have a bad feeling, though. I don't have anything on that fucking list. I do. I didn't go over the Xaverian thing yet, did I?
No, you didn't.
Okay, perfect. I knew I had something on here. Yes. So, Xaverian Brothers High School, Westwood, Massachusetts,
Yes.
decided that they wanted to celebrate Black History Month. And they did that by serving fried chicken and collard greens with cornbread on February 1st for lunch.
Yikes.
So, I have inside info. I also have people listening to whatever because I know some kids that go to Xaverian. So I asked, what's the deal?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, well, the cook is black. She wanted to do this. She did, this was her idea. I'm like, this doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
This does not sound good.
No.
But maybe it's true. I don't really know. But
Yeah, it could be. It could. There's. Yeah.
fine.
But.
But someone has to recognize when a school that's 90% white people,
Yep.
and of that 10%, it's not 10% black, it's 10% everything else.
Yes.
You can't serve fried chicken and collard greens with cornbread for lunch. It sends the wrong message.
Yeah.
Now, of course, what did I immediately do? Text Nikos. I go to tell him. Nikos' take. He's like, well, that's fucking dumb. He goes, at least serve grits and fucking yams. Like, let's do this the right way. And that's kind of where I would like to go with this. Because fried chicken and collard greens is, unfortunately, it's off limits now. It's too much of a stereotype.
Yeah.
It's now that is a traditional Southern food. And truthfully, if a white person tried to make that for me, I don't know if I would trust it. So that's traditionally Southern food.
Unless it was Bobby Flay.
If we're going to talk, it would have to be like Paula Deen or someone who lives in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like, it would have to be like not someone from fucking New York
Yeah.
with curly hair.
Yeah. Okay. Guy Fieri gonna make the get.
Yeah, I
get
don't want
fucked.
it- yeah,
hey,
he-
guy. Get fucked.
Yeah. Someone from the South.
Yeah. Which,
If they live in Georgia, I'll trust their collard greens.
now that I'm thinking of it, does Guy Fieri actually even know how to cook?
Who knows?
I've never seen him cook anything on TV.
He has his own shows.
He just eats food. No, he eats other people's food.
He's had cooking shows where he cooks.
Okay. Because I know for sure Bobby Flay does.
I mean, he's got kids like Hunter and Gunner, and like obviously, like his kids are named what Guy Fieri would name his kids.
Obviously, yeah. Yeah.
And like he cooks with them, and it's Ryder and Gunner and Hunter, and
Yeah.
the dog's name is Paul or something. I don't know. Like,
Yeah. The dog's name is Steven. And his kids' names are Hunter and Gunner and fucking Sven.
yeah. So Now here's the thing. It's been a stereotype. It is a stereotype. It's been used in negative connotations, specifically in the golf world twice. To Tiger Woods.
Yeah. Yep.
It's not good. It's also fucking lazy. How the fuck are you gonna tell me that you can make fried chicken on fucking at scale for the fucking school?
Yeah.
That's not gonna work. You can make better food. You can make other food. You can make any type of Southern dish and have it pass.
Yep.
And not have it be stereotypical. It could be biscuits and gravy.
I was just gonna say biscuits and gravy.
Chicken and waffles.
Yep.
And those things are all traditionally Southern.
Which chicken and waffles is as is biscuits and gravy. Like, dude, if I lived in the South,
like
I would
shrimp and grits.
I would be 600 pounds, like, without a doubt.
Then here you go. Obviously, white people don't understand this. And one of my new favorite things, too, is telling white people that white people ruin everything. It's phenomenal. It is awesome.
They get their panties in a
Oh,
bunch.
my God. They get so mad.
Yeah. Well, what do you mean?
And they get so pissed.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
And then, like, what can you say to come back at that?
Right.
What can you possibly say?
Yeah.
Nothing. You cannot say a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, you could make anything traditionally Southern and have it be better. So then white people go, what? Like Creole? I'm like, no, that's fucking Creole food. Like,
Yeah.
that's a different fucking,
It's not Southern.
I go, that's a different fucking nationality.
Right.
Like, they just, and
Here we go again with the gumbo.
Yeah, gumbo. So yeah, not a great look. And they were going to do something on the first day of the week, something like quote unquote cultural, and that stopped after one. But I guess they had apple crisp and peach cobbler today, and that was supposed to be traditional. I don't know. Apple crisp, is that? I don't know. I don't know about that one. Peach cobbler.
Peach cobbler, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Georgia, that's Southern. But
So actually, this was great.
I don't know.
So I'm going to transition. So this is high school kids, obviously.
yeah.
So I'm like, I guess I can see apple crisp. People look at it, they go, why, do apples grow down south? I go, they probably grow down south a hell of a lot better than up here.
Yeah.
They're like, and we've talked about this. They go, well, don't they grow in the fall? I go, no.
No.
I go,
They grow in the summer.
they grow in the summer, like July and August.
Yeah.
So, if you go in the fall and you see all that shit on the ground,
Yeah.
that's because they're falling off the goddamn tree because they're already fucking ripe.
Right. Yeah. If you go apple picking in September and October, you're not going to pick apples. You're going to do stupid white people shit.
Yes, that's what I said to them.
Like, if you want to go pick apples, you have to go in August.
They go, why do we go in the fall? I go, because white people want to go in the fall and wear flannel and pick apples and eat apple cider donuts. Like,
Yeah.
that's why.
If you actually want to get good apples, you go in August.
And then they're like, oh, that's a white person thing? I go, think about it.
Yeah.
How many fucking Brazilian families do you see apple picking
Yeah.
at the places that we go?
Right.
Now, do not fucking discount that some Brazilian in like Cambridge can grow fucking apples on like a fucking triple decker, because I would not fucking doubt that.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense how they could do it,
But they could do
but
it.
they could do it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be fucking nails.
Yep. It's going to be better apples.
Yeah, and it's like they probably have like blueberry, blackberry, raspberry, all that shit growing in the summer.
Yeah.
And they never get stung by bees, even though bees love those things.
Yep.
Like, there's just some things you have to accept. Like tomatoes. Italian people can grow tomatoes in a fucking Home Depot bucket.
Almost exclusively, actually.
Better than most people can grow them with like a tiller and soil or whatever.
Yeah.
No, but some old lady in fucking Dorchester can grow them out of a bucket.
Yeah. A 5-gallon bucket
It doesn't make any sense,
Yeah.
but it's true. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how.
with a rod stuck in the middle of it.
Yeah, like the metal thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's been that metal thing probably came over from Italy in the fucking 1800s, and they've been using the same one.
Yep.
So, would you buy a new one? No.
Why would I do that?
We have this one. That thing's seen fucking 3 world wars. Yeah. It's still good.
Yeah, it works. It's fine. It's just a metal rod.
So, yeah, it's just fun. So that was great, because I had seen earlier in the day, I had seen an article that says mass school, whatever. And even like the articles say like a school in Westwood, Mass. They won't use the name. It's Xaverian.
Yeah.
And that's because it's Xaverian. Oh, private school.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's great school. It's an awesome school. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much does it cost to go there a year?
Probably not as much as some of the academies and ISL schools, but
Yeah.
actually probably not nearly as much.
Yeah, I would say if I had to guess, I'd say probably somewhere between 10 and 20.
For Xaverian?
Yeah.
I think 10 might be the upper limit
Okay.
now.
Because I know like the ISL schools are like 40, 50.
Yeah, okay. So maybe it's moved into like the 15,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's not. Don't pretend it's something it's not.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the kid or one of the kids came in and goes, "How's your fried chicken?" And he's like, "Dude, it's so bad." And he's like, they're just laughing. I go, "Wait, that was your school?" He's like, "Yeah, it was our school." And then another kid the other day comes in and he's like, "Oh, well, one of the kids is transferred out. One of the kids that like blew the whistle." I'm like, "So?"
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of weird, you know. You go to the media, you go to the news with that story, and then you leave. It's kind of weird. I go, what point are you trying to make right now?
Yeah. Yeah. What are you trying to say?
I go, what point? I go, just kind of weird. The other 3 kids stayed. They get bullied every day. I go, what point are you trying to make?
Yeah. Yeah.
What, you're pissed that someone went to your school because they did a dumb fucking thing?
Yeah.
Get the fuck over yourself.
Yeah. Your school did something fucking stupid.
Do you want me to highlight all of Medford, Massachusetts high schools, like diversity efforts? We had 2 race riots in our past.
Yeah.
It's not great.
We made the cover of Time magazine.
It's not good. In the 70s and the 90s, we fucking had race riots at the school. It's not pretty.
Yeah.
But
Not
it
awesome.
happened.
Yeah.
It did, in fact, happen.
That is for sure the thing. Like I said,
And there's nothing
we made
that
the
I can do about it
Made the
now.
cover of Time magazine in like the 1979 or something like that.
Yeah, I can't sit here and be like, wow, my high school is super progressive because they protested Columbus Day. Yeah, well, your high school fucking was not great in the past. Yeah, you're right.
Yep. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Still not great.
Yeah. Still not awesome.
Still not good.
No. Yeah. So that's just dumb. Collard greens and fried chicken. Yeah, Black History Month. And literally pick anything else. Do a Spirit Week. Do whatever. You know what I mean? Like that's actually
Dude, they can't do a Spirit Week. They're all fucking white Anglo-Saxon kids.
Yeah, no, that's true too.
Ooh, fish and chips today. What are we gonna have tomorrow? Yar haggis.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm a teacher now, and the school that I work at is doing a Spirit Week next week. But I sent it to you today. I think I still have the picture of it. It's on Monday. You celebrate your heritage and culture by wearing traditional clothes or symbols. I hope no one shows up in a fucking whatever the members of Congress did that last year. Was it kente cloth?
So I don't know I know what you're talking about. I don't know what that's called, but like the traditional African,
the scarf,
scarf type garment.
Yeah, I hope no one shows up. Well, I hope no white people show up wearing that at least.
I'm a quarter fucking South African.
Yeah, okay.
Your kind didn't like that kind.
Tuesday is lame. It's like class colors. They're like 5th grade's yellow, 6th is blue, 7th is red, 8th is green, whatever. That's dumb. Wednesday is my personal favorite. It's HBCU Day. Dress up. This. Are you ready for this? Dress up in historically black college and university gear. To which my response is, how in the fuck do you expect people to own HBCU gear that live in Massachusetts?
Never mind, get it by Wednesday.
That live in the region of southeastern Massachusetts and also have it by Wednesday. Like, do you think that everyone just has a North Carolina A&T sweatshirt laying around?
Do you have an Alcorn State Steve McNair jersey?
Seriously, like what? Like, everyone has a Morehouse fucking sweatshirt.
I got my Grambling game used jersey.
Yeah, there's also no
all
HBCUs
all
in
these
this
schools
region.
are in North, South Carolina,
Georgia,
potentially Virginia.
Yeah, there's probably some in Virginia.
Florida.
There's like 100 of them.
Oh, really? So it's not just the football conference.
Yeah, no, well, yeah. I only really know the ones that are in the football conference.
Oh, shit. There's a shitload then.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. That's me. That's on me. My bad.
But I think that still, though, the 100, whatever 100.
They're all in the South.
They're all in the South.
Because I believe, yeah.
But yeah, on Wednesday you have to wear a HBCU shit.
That's so bad. What school are you wearing? Who we repping?
I honestly tried to buy a North Carolina A&T sweatshirt. I couldn't get one to be here by Wednesday.
Can you go to Dick's?
Yeah, probably.
Do they have a?
Well, it's February. Maybe they have the stuff.
Do they have a South Carolina State jersey?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is Jackson State an HBC with prime time?
No, I don't think so.
Really, Jackson State? You would think, right?
No, maybe it is actually. Sorry, I was thinking of Jacksonville State, because that's where Ben Waldrop went. That's why I was like, it wasn't an HBCU.
Jackson State, yes.
Jackson State, yes. Okay.
Morgan State, the Bears?
But so Jacksonville State is actually in Alabama. It's Jacksonville, Alabama.
Oh, don't worry. I know because they beat Florida State this year. Don't
Yeah.
worry. I'm aware of Jacksonville State.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So yeah, got to get your HBCU gear by Wednesday. And then Thursday is again lame. It's an era day, dressed like 60s, 70s, 80s, or 90s. And then Friday is blackout day. Come dressed in all black. So luckily I will not be there on Thursday or Friday because I will be in Austin, Massachusetts for Bill's party. But I'm really bummed that I can't celebrate HBCU.
Ooh, I could have grabbed a Howard shirt off the wall.
Ooh.
Can't have it. I would have.
But yeah.
Delaware State? Really?
Oh, wow.
Alabama A&M?
Yeah. So at least for now, I'm a teacher until maybe I get another job. I'll talk about that probably in the next episode. That'll probably be my final thought. But for this episode, my final thought is a callback to, God, I don't know, a few months ago when we did an episode. Do you remember when we talked about the nun that stole all the money to gamble?
Oh, yeah, vaguely.
Yeah, she stole $835,000 from the school that she worked at and gambled it all away.
Like that about her.
She has been sentenced, I guess. Yeah, indicted. She already been indicted, and now she's being sentenced. She's going to serve 1 year in prison. So, Sister Mary Margaret Kruper,
She must have hit and paid some people off.
who pleaded guilty to wire fraud and money laundering for stealing the money over the course of 10 years while she was principal at St. James Catholic School, has asked the judge not to send her to prison. I have sinned. I have broken the law, and I have no excuses. My actions were in violation of my vows, my commandments, the law, and above all, the sacred trust that so many had placed in me. I was wrong, and I'm profoundly sorry for the pain and suffering I've caused so many people. The judge was like, yeah. I hear you. You got 1 year in jail. Imagine, so to be fair, she's 80 years old. But imagine like if that was the actual like penalty. Like if I could go out and steal $835,000 to gamble and I would only have to spend 1 year in jail, I would.
That's probably worth it.
That's definitely worth it.
Well, the problem is you owe the money back, so you better hit.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing is you don't get to go to the 1 year of jail and keep the money.
Well, yeah.
Because 1 year of jail is definitely worth $835K.
Oh, yeah.
And in which case I would steal more too.
Right.
So like if like 2 million carried 2 years, like that would be worth it too.
Yeah, for sure.
Can I retire on $2 million? Probably not.
If you bet it all on Joe Burrow to be MVP.
The bartender just mushed them. Yeah. And speaking of bets, Victor Hovland just triple bogeyed the 15th. He's definitely not going to make the cut now.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. My curse still continues on. I picked Victor Hovland to win outright this week.
Sure did.
And he's going to miss the cut. So that's pretty sweet. Yeah, well, that's going to do it for us. Thank you to mybookie.com since we're talking about gambling. You can go to mybookie.com, use our promo code SarcasmPod to double your first deposit up to $1,000 over there. Also, big thank you to grillyourassoff.com. I know when this episode comes out, the Super Bowl will have been yesterday, but you bet your ass I used Grill Your Ass Off when I was making stuff for the Super Bowl. Go to grillyourassoff.com, use the promo code SarcasmPod for 15% off your entire order every single time you check out. It's a multi-use coupon. It's not good just once. It's good every single time you check out. I think that's the only sponsors we have. You can get us on Instagram at SarcasmSpeaksPod or on Twitter at Sarcasm_speaks. Our Facebook page is Sarcasm Speaks. The new website is up. Like, rate, review wherever you're listening. You can give us 5 stars on Spotify now, so go do that. Keep spreading the word. Tell everybody you know about the show. Shout out to all of our fans in California right now. California is currently outpacing Massachusetts in downloads, which is...
One person downloading everything, or...
It's probably a mixture, yeah. Probably a mix. But yeah, also where else we got? Pennsylvania, Arkansas, Virginia, Texas, Florida. Shout out to all you guys. Keep telling everybody you know about the show. Spread the word. And yeah, until next time.